Hi, friends! We're trying something new today. Hello, Dee. Hi, April. I'm like making sure I posted everything everywhere that I would need. Thank you. It's got the little like rain in the background and everything. We're doing something new. Today's stream, oh, my screen says I'm still doing a Pokemon pattern. That's not true. Let me update that. Ba-ba-da. I knew I was forgetting something. Okay, there we go. I was like, I knew I was forgetting something. I could not figure out who or what it was. Hi, Laura. How are we doing today, everybody? It is pouring down rain, which I thought would be the perfect day to try out this rainy day stream that I've been wanting to do for a while now. So basically, let me tell you what we're going to be doing today. Basically, today I am working on my little Nova the Fury Dragon. So stinking cute if it would ever focus. It's really bad at focusing on here. But yeah, we're going to work on this little guy. His eyes are just so pretty. Oh, I'm obsessed. I'm going to be working on this guy. The deal is, though, okay, this is not a typical stream. It is going to be a focus stream. So I will not be talking as much today, so I do not bore you. I'm going to be putting a timer down in the bottom corner over there below the chat. I'll update it in a second. I don't want to just start yet. But I'm going to be setting 20-minute timers. And in that time, I'm going to play some lo-fi music, some rainy day, lo-fi, good vibes kind of music. You're more than welcome to... Wait. There we go. You're more than welcome to crochet, to study, to read, to just put me on in the background even. But we're going to be doing that today so we can all be accountable and get some projects done. I wanted to still go live today, but I have a lot to get done. I will talk about this in my next video, but I have the tail and the head done for this plushie pattern. And then I have, oh my gosh, they look like a mess. I have all of the small ears done on the pattern. They're all here. And then the big ears done as well. You don't sew them on yet, so I'm not going to sew them on yet, but we will come back and do that later. I think the next part is the body for this pattern, if I'm correct. Or the leg, or not the legs, the arms, the front ones. And so I'm going to be working on that. Again, I will be setting a timer. If anybody chats, you might see me type away over here looking at my screen because my chat's right here. But I will reply to chats or questions and those kinds of things. But I'm going to mute my mic so I'm not like, banging around on my desk or anything. Or you can hear me crocheting because I know you can. Because this mic is a little sensitive. So, whenever I start the music and the timer, if anything's too loud, let me know in the chat and I will fix it or turn it down. But again, it's just going to be a chill vibe today. We're just going to get as much as we can done and just body double and knock things out together, whether you're market prepping, just sitting down working on a cardigan, a blanket, a plushie, you're studying, you're reading, whatever you're working on, you're cleaning even. That's all on you. The rain is pouring. I know, it's been raining like for 4 days now, I think. I think it's like 4 days or something like that here, and we've had up to over a foot of rain, I think. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. It's been very rainy. So I can still hear it through my headphones outside. So it is an axolotl pattern, but it is Nova the Fury Dragon by KP Creations. She has a ton of these patterns on her shop. She has bigger versions, huge versions, and this is the smallest version. And it's Nova the Fury Dragon. I'm making the plushie version, but she also in the pack has the snuggler version as well. But I was like, I want to make a plushie because I made the huge snuggler, but now I want to make a plushie. I think his eyes are just so cute. I think when I was putting this together, I originally thought that this would be the front though. So I think this is how I wanted his eyes to go, but once I got done, I realized the head's this way, but it's still very cute. I don't think anybody else is gonna care. He's so cute though. I haven't made a Fury Dragon of any kind recently, so I was like, let's do that for my anime market. So I can have the big pink one and I can have a little black one. And then I have the yarn for the white one and the eyes for the white one as well. So maybe I will get to that eventually. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed there. But yeah, focus stream today. And then I'm going to go back, and tonight after I get off, I'm going to edit everything. If you know me, I like to film and edit all my videos throughout the week and everything. Saturdays, I usually spend my time editing my videos, my thumbnails, everything. And I make the videos go live on Sunday nights usually, or Monday nights if I'm crazy busy. And then whenever I do that, all of my star, or is it star members? All my highest members on YouTube that have access to the Discord get early access to all my videos and stuff. So they will get early access on Sundays, but the main video on my channel will be live on Tuesday, per usual. I am using Cinder. It's the Burnout Mystical Black yarn. I realized I was going to use regular black, and then I realized I have like 4 skeins of this. Because I stocked up on it because it's my favorite black color for both loaf cats and mini loaf cats. So I really stocked up on it because I thought it was going to be discontinued. So I have like 5 skeins of it. But it is Cinder. Such a weird color, but such a pretty color. So I think that'll give them some dimension too, because you can kind of see. It's just perfect for dragons. I wish I had more of these colors for dragons, but they're really good for loaf cats, which is why I bought so much of it. Okay, I'm going to reset our timer. There we go. I'm going to make the timer live. So now you can hopefully see it down in the bottom corner if it works, because again, this is my first time doing it. What size eyes? These are 30mm eyes. The pattern calls for 30s. I thought about downsizing them because they're huge on this plushie. But I kept with the 30. I kept with the 30. I think I have a 30 pair in the Neptune color by the ADHD Hobbyist. I think I do. Yes, please like the live if you don't mind. I would appreciate it. I can't see the timer on my screen. That's silly. Let me make sure. Yeah, these eyes are huge. These eyes are so big. Okay, why can't I see the timer? Let me see if I can figure it out. Why is it not showing? I'm so sorry, guys. There we go. There's the timer. Okay, we're gonna get started then. I'm going to mute. Like I said, we're gonna play some cute little lo-fi rainy music. Feel free to ask questions in the chat. I'm not gonna unmute to answer them, but I will type any answers in the chat that you might have about what I'm working on, or if you want to update me on how your project's going as well. I would love to read through some of those as well. You're welcome, Laura. You're welcome. And we'll just see how this goes. This might be a fail. Hopefully not, though. Again, if the music's too loud, let me know. But without further ado, we're going to get started. Okay, our timer's up. It feels weird to break the silence. Melissa, how exciting the first show? Oh, I get a lot of nerves too. I get a lot of nerves. Your girl's got anxiety. Well, I was making sure that the live was shared on a couple platforms at first and everything, so I didn't get as much done in 20 minutes as I was hoping, but I have. Let me complete these stitches. I officially have one foot done. Isn't this so cute? It's like a little club foot. It's just. It's so cute like this. I love the way that she did this. I'm realizing now, though, that my yarn is a little tangly. So I'm trying to pull some of it out before I continue because it's kind of a mess. I get myself so worked up about shows that I think it causes the nerves. Like I get so excited that I think I just overthink shows, especially at this point. Like I still get nervous about shows, but I don't know why. I've done it before. It's nothing bad. Okay, I have to continue with the next row, but we have one little footsie done. It's so cute. I'm excited to see how this color turns out for this guy too, because I think it's like the perfect color for this. But was the music too loud? Was the music all right? I want to make sure it's not too loud, but I like the idea of doing these focus streams more whenever I'm like sitting at my desk gonna be crocheting or filming anyways, because I can always, I mean, I'll be on mute anyways, so I can just like record. Exactly. I think it's just excitement that turns into nerves a little bit. But then once I get there and we're set up and people are coming up, I mean, I'm just like this. I'm just so excited. You knit every day? Oh, I love that. I feel like I'm getting to a point I'm not crocheting as much as I used to just because I do have other hobbies. I do love some gaming and stitch marker making lately. I think last night I spent like 4 or 5 hours designing merch for my Etsy store. That was super fun. Very fun. All the little design stuff, that's what I love to do. Increase in the last chain. You got it. Usually when I'm like crocheting around a chain, I feel like I never do it right and I always have to pull out my stitches and try again. But this time it actually worked out. Start of the foot. Okay, does anybody have any questions? Otherwise, I'll reset the timer and we'll go again. We'll just keep knocking things out. I know that's what I need to be doing with my market coming up. Again, it's like just over a month away now, and I feel like I haven't gotten much done for it. How many shows have I done this year? This year, I've only done one, two, one. I've only done one this year so far, but most of my markets are in the fall down here because there's not a lot of spring markets around my area. I was gonna have a little pop-up thing on Thursday, but it got canceled. Because, like I said earlier, it's been storming like crazy in the Midwest. I think last year total, I think I ended up getting 8. I think we did 8 markets and then a couple small local markets. You're making an octor, an octor, an I can't say it. Anchor the octopus. You're a brave soul for trying that. I made, what's it called? Is it Poppy the Octopus? Or no, it's Oliver the Octopus by Megs Makes Patterns. And that guy, whew, that guy was enough for me. Enough for me. You have 6 shows this year? That's exciting though. The worst part is when everything's so like when I have a market coming up, I get really inspired to like make a bunch of things, right? I've got a market this weekend. Let me make as many things as possible before this weekend. So I procrastinate a little bit. And so when all of your markets are in the fall though all together, it's kind of hard to do that. Did I skip a row? Bro, what am I doing? No? Okay. I just don't remember the decreases being that soon, but 6 shows. 6 shows is a lot. And I've said this before too, and if you've watched my videos, you already know this, but me and my mom do all of our markets together, so luckily there's 2 sets of hands making stuff, so we can sign up for a bit more markets, but really me and my mom both have full-time jobs, so I feel like with our free time and everything, we might equal like 1 full-time person. Bye, Dee! Have a good day, girl. Go slay the day away. You're working on dishcloths? Ooh, I've never made dishcloths. I just recently started getting into some cotton yarns and cotton projects. So I've made bandanas before, but I've been obsessed. I mean, obsessed with making bucket hats. If you've watched my past videos, there's a stack of bandanas or bucket hats around here somewhere. And there's always one in progress somewhere in my house. Like, we literally had a tornado, like, sirens going off the other day because, again, Midwest tornado season. And I had my little project bag filled with my cotton yarns, and I was crocheting bucket hats while we went down to the basement to take shelter. It's just so easy. And the pattern I use for that is Knotting Hook Crochet. Her name's Robin, and she has her own channel over here as well. You could go check her out whenever we're done here. How many more rows do I have to do? 4? Darn. I feel like I missed the arm somewhere, unless we do it after the body and then sew them on. Yeah, we do. I wish we could just crochet them into the round. But I want to make the pattern exactly how she makes it the first time around. Hello, welcome in. You're taking a break from knitting watch me? Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. That's why we had our little focus timer on earlier, because I needed to lock in on this project in order to finish it. I want to finish it before my boyfriend gets home tonight. That's like my goal. I mean, I'm already like prepping food for the week and stuff and meals, and I got laundry running today. It's just a chill, rainy day, catch up day. It's a good day for it. It's a good day. It's like relaxing rain. I would open the window, but you can't really see. It won't focus out there. It's just sprinkling, hitting the window. It's a good day. But again, it's rained all week, so I'm kind of ready for it to be gone, but it'll be fine. Okay, I'm gonna finish these last 2 rows, and then whenever I go to start the body, I'm gonna reset the timer for us. Stuff the foot firmly. You got it. I'm good at that. You have a market next weekend, but where you live it's supposed to rain? No! That's no fun. I've done one, like, which it's on my channel, my market day fail, but me and mom did one market outside, and it was going to be like our big first outdoor market with our own tent and everything. Well, I guess we've done more since then, but it was a total fail. It was the same way. We thought they would cancel it. They didn't cancel it. They're like, we always have it, yada yada. People will show up, and it ended up being on the same day as like 3 other local markets. So like nobody showed up because ours was like one of the only ones that were outside. It was pouring down rain. The wind was crazy. It was blowing in our sidewalls like no other. We made like 3 sales all morning, and we are not the type to leave a market because then we know you usually don't get invited back if you leave early. But me and mom were like, this isn't worth it. Like, it's not worth our sanity. We were looking at the radar. Another big, like, storm cell was getting ready to roll in. We're like, we're leaving. We're just leaving. And so we did. We did. And I'm glad that we did because it was not good. And we have a market friend who had recommended it and said, like, it's going to look like a small market, but trust me, like, people show up for this. And we were like, okay. And then whenever we got there, it was downpouring. We postponed our setup. Like, we didn't set up until it started settling down. We were trying to decide if we were just going to no show. It was bad. It was really bad. Hopefully you got a tent though, some sidewalls maybe. You can protect your whatever you're bringing to sell at your market. That's the main thing. Like with plushies, they can't get wet or they get ruined, you know? So we had all the walls set up. We were just in the middle of our tent trying to keep everything away from the rain that was blowing in. It wasn't fun. I can tell you that much. It wasn't fun. But all of our other outdoor markets have gone really well. And we've really liked them, actually. There's a couple like local small markets and stuff that we've set up at. One in particular has like which it's in some of my market videos, but it has like a pavilion basically, like a big roof over this concrete platform that you can set up underneath. And it's more of a local small place to set up, but people bring their kids to it, and we're like one of the only booths that sell things for kids, you know, with our plushies. So the small items do really well there. Really well. I hope you can protect the plushies too. The tent and the walls are very important though. Yeah, we had like I think 40 pounds worth of weights on each like leg of the tent, and it was still like about to blow away. One of the people behind us had just bought like one of the really cheap tents, had no weights on it, and like the top of it like unvelcroed or untied or whatever, and was like trying to blow away. Like other people's tents were like lifting up off the ground. Like I'm glad we at least had our weights with us, but it was kind of scary. And I don't like storms. If you know me, I hate storms. I hate thunder. I don't deal with it. You don't do outside because of my stuff? Yeah, I get that. Most of our markets are inside to begin with, which is lucky us. Oh, do I put the stitch marker here? Ooh. 2. Through my microphone, you can probably hear the little clinks and clacks of the rain on the window. It's like, I don't think you'll be able to see it, but you can maybe kind of see it. Like little reflections of the rain. It's actually kind of nice. I like the extra sunlight. I am a sunflower. Give me all the sunlight. Okay, I'm going to reset our timer. Hopefully it'll pop up and it'll be fine. Oh, just kidding. I messed everything up. Undo, undo, undo. There we go, there we go. Gosh, that scared me. Okay, there we go. I reset the focus timer. I'm going to play the music. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments on the stream below, though. I would be happy to type up an answer for you and reply to you there. Or you can wait till the timer's up and then we'll chit chat some more. But the timer will be set. It's got 19 minutes left. Let's lock in on whatever we're working on. We're gonna get some things done, okay? If a weird song comes up, though, I'm gonna skip it. There was one weird one in there. Hi, Amy. We're doing a focus stream. When the timer's done down below, we're gonna talk some more, though. But if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. Hi, Michelle. Hello. We're having a weird stream today. If this is your first stream in here, I know there was some new people in here earlier. I apologize. I'm trying something new. But hi guys, welcome in. I know Amy joined, Michelle joined, Heather joined. Thank you guys for being here. This is like, again, not what we usually do, but I'm having a focus stream essentially. Setting a timer down in the bottom corner, and then whenever it goes off, we'll talk for a bit, hydration check, get a little snack or whatever we might need, and then hopping back into our project so we can stay focused together. So this isn't what our usual live streams are like, but I like to take these breaks to stretch my hands too, because especially after adding the tail to the body, this is going to be a lot. But I tacked the tail up, otherwise it hangs so low that when I'm sitting here, I have to like pick up my project and move it, because I have such a short torso. So I pinned it up so I can just spin it around. But I promise I'm going to remove that and the tail will be back to normal. But hi, welcome in. We'll probably do one more focus timer and then chat for a little bit longer and then probably wrap up because we've already been live for over an hour, which is crazy. It does not feel like that. Thank you, Michelle. I love streams like this where I can literally body double, get as much as I can done and knocked out, and check in with you guys and make sure you guys are also being productive if you need it. I know I mentioned this earlier, but over here in the Midwest, it is raining like crazy. I don't know, you probably can't see it over here on my, maybe if I turn off my main light, maybe it'll focus. Nope, it did the absolute opposite. But yeah, over here we've got a rainy day situation. It's never gonna focus on this window over here, but it's rainy, it's comfy, it's cozy, so I'm just, living out the dream over here. Maybe if I get closer. Oh, you can kind of see it now. You can kind of see the rain. Just got home from a market. A lot of people seem to have had markets this weekend. I hope it went well for you. Did it go well? I feel like I haven't been to a market in forever. And I said this earlier too. I was going to have a pop-up market here locally, and it got canceled. It got canceled last minute, so, which I'm okay with. I'm already very busy. Very, very busy person. So I feel like all I've been making lately too is some really, really random anime stuff too. So lots of people probably wouldn't even know half the stuff I've been making is or who they are or what they are. Oh yeah, your market with Kat is next weekend. I forgot about that. Oh, I cannot wait. I hope it goes so well for you guys. I know you guys always have a blast when you're hanging out anyways, but decrease. Do you feel prepared? Do you feel like you have enough inventory? I don't know why, but I feel like my stitch count's off on this project. We were doing so well. Well, let me find out. we're good. Just kidding. I just thought I was off by a stitch. We do over 4K? Dang! Is it a one day or is it multiple days? I didn't eat lunch, so I'm gonna snack. Here's what we got so far. I already had the head made before I came in here, but I have the head done. I have all of the ears done. Oh, dropped one. We had the tail done, but we crocheted the feet, half the body. You know, Amy, I find it really hard to find plushie patterns for Comic-Con stuff. I can't find good patterns. And if I do, they're like made out of cotton and I can make them and they look really good, but they're huge. And I don't want to make a bunch of huge items because I don't want to be stuck with a bunch of huge items. I'm thinking about modifying kind of like a, not a mushy boy pattern, but kind of that same shape for some anime characters. And I did make Zoro from One Piece, and he was alright. I'm not in love with him, but like I still think I can sell him because you can still tell what he is for sure, but I wouldn't want to sell that pattern. The Nerdy Hooker does have some. I've definitely read into her stuff. I modified some mushy boys to have like the Straw Hat Crew hats, you know? Like the Luffy from One Piece hats. And those are really cute. My boyfriend's like, I like those. He's like, those will do good. You need to make more. What is it? Does Sweet Beans Crochet have some too? She has some plushie anime patterns, I think, as well. The hard thing is the characters I want to make are from like newer shows. And so I definitely can't find patterns. Yeah, Sweet Beans. I knew Sweet Beans had some. And I've been making Pokemon. If you watched my last video, you saw that. And what else have I been making? I made a lot of different Pokemon, actually. I made these Repo characters, which I'll talk about in my next video. I was trying to but finalize a pattern for them. They're a little video game character, but they're supposed to be shorter, so I was trying to make them shorter, like this. He's cute, but he needs eyes. You'll hear me in the next video talk about how I need to put eyes on him, like in 3 different clips, because I just really don't want to make the eyes. They're so easy to make, but I just really don't want to. I don't know why. That's why I never leave whips behind, but I was like, let me start this giant project instead. More Diddy Dex Dragons. I got that pattern, and it's so stinking cute. But I don't think I've actually finished one yet. But I did get the Avalon Crochet Tiny Dragon pattern recently, and that one's adorable too. Sorry, if you keep hearing that like clicking noise, it's my stitch marker hitting my desk. My desk is like a drawing desk. I've had it forever, and if you know me, I love art. I love fine art, so I got this drawing desk forever ago, and it like props up and everything and has like a little line that holds your paper onto the thing, so you're not like looking down, you can just look right at it. And it's made out of glass, so that it doesn't get stained and it's easy to be cleaned and everything. But I have found since gaming and crocheting, if I have safety eyes or a stitch marker close to it, it'll click and clack off of that, sadly. Man, my tummy is growling. I need to hop off and get some food very soon. I was gonna say, did you do the eggs? Because I've seen people do that. I need to order some of those. I really need to order some of those. I thought Claire, with the ADHD hobbyist, she got a 3D printer and she was printing eggs and stuff off, and I told her I needed to buy some from her specifically before my anime market, because I really want some eggs. I think those would be so cute. Gosh, this pattern's gonna be so cute. I don't think I realize how close to the end I am. And I like to sew. I know I make a lot of my patterns lower sew or no sew, but I do like to sew. So I'm excited to like put all the little ears on its head and sew in all of its little arms and features. I think it's going to be so much fun. And gosh, guys, I have so many patterns coming up. So many. I'm just trying to, like, I have them all typed up. I'm just trying to remake them, take pictures as I go, get all the graphics ready for pattern testing and all that crap. But I'm excited for that too. And I'll talk about it more in my next video, but I do have... Are you ready for it? Are you ready for this? I do have some crochet merch coming to my Etsy store. Guys, it's actually already out in my Etsy store. I am so excited about it. I've been trying to like keep it a secret till like Tuesday, but I can't. It'll be our little secret, okay? It'll be our little secret. 3 rounds? Ugh. Can I do that? Probably. I have a whole bin of whips I really need to get through. I think, not this coming Tuesday, but the week after, I think that'll be the next video, is finishing up whips, because I still need to finish my anime character. I need to sew / glue his head on, and I bought the wire to make his glasses, so I just need to make them, and then he's done. And then I have a, what's it called? Like a crab in there. And what else? I have a cow, a crab, a pelican, and that anime character. I need to finish all of those. They've all been sitting in the box behind me. My tummy is growling. I know I've said that, but dang. I just hope you can't hear it. You saw it? Aw, thank you! I'm so excited about it. I really, really am. Michelle's over there raising little thieves. They're just coming in and stealing all of her crochet parts. Yeah, and I'm the type of person that never has whips. Like never. Like I get a project out, I finish a project, and I don't know how those whips happened. Like I get the character one because I was waiting on the wire to come in to make his glasses, but the other ones, I don't know what happened. Guess I just ran out of motivation, but it's really, really not good. Big thieves. I see. I never have whips either. I mean, sometimes I make things in bulk and then I have to go back and like make the tails for my loaf cats or something, but that's different to me because that's just, making everything in order in an assembly line, I guess is the word. I have to remake two legs for a dragon my whips are due to not wanting to sew. I get that. I need to finish mine though. Like, this guy's gonna get finished. I told my boyfriend that was my goal today. Before he gets home, I want to have this dragon finished. Is it a shirt that says so stinking cute? I really should make one. I feel like that's like my catchphrase. I say it all the time. All the time. It's bad. It's bad. I know it is. I'm sorry. So cute. So cute. This project's so cute. So stinking cute. I say that way too much. I think there's one more row. I'm just gonna send it. From my calculations, I need one more row of single crochets. Nah, the shirts are, one of them's like a classic granny square merch kind of shirt. The other one is keep calm and crochet, and it has berries and little crochet hooks and a flower on it. And the hoodie version of it's really, really cute because it has a little strawberry that says Old Soul Factory above it on the front, and then the back side has the keep calm and crochet like graphic on the back. And then the other one is kind of like a leafy pattern, kind of like a crest, almost like this, where it has like little things around the goose. But it has like a strawberry in the middle and then flowers coming around both sides of it. And then it says berry sweet, berry stitchy. I thought it was really, really cute. I just wanted to make things that I personally would want. And so I'm excited about that. I thought about adding a hat too with the little strawberry on it. I think that would be really cute, especially this summer if I'm going to markets or out and about and stuff. I think that would be so much fun to do. But I have not yet. I have not. And I also need to add the stickers. I want to add a strawberry sticker to my shop. To my shop. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I should do that shirt. I should. You guys are right. I just thought that was like a thing everybody said. This is so stinking cute. Gosh, now I want to add another shirt. I'm also going to be making some strawberry stitch markers within the next week-ish as well to add to my shop. Because I want an all berry theme, you know? I think that would be cute. Like a little merch drop of all berries before the summertime. Okay, we're getting there. I have not been stuffing. It said to start stuffing like 6 rows ago. Let me get caught up on that. I do like to wait to the last minute to stuff my stuff, but it's not bad. It's not bad. gotta stuff his little thighs, his little legs. You stuff the feet when you make them, so I don't have to worry too much about that part, luckily. Because that would be a disaster, trying to get down in there in that tiny little foot. That would be bad. Yeah, strawberry shortcake. That's the vibes I was going for. I love strawberry shortcake. I just got a pattern from Wonder Crochet, maybe? I think she had a strawberry shortcake bundle pattern where it has the orange girl, the blueberry, and then strawberry shortcake. I can't remember their names off the top of my head. I feel like I have to look that up every time I talk about them. It's totally... Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I feel like I was... What was that show called? I feel like Strawberry Shortcake. We watched a lot of Dora when I was little. And Dragon Tales. We watched Dragon Tales a lot when I was little. That was like one of my favorites. That and Cyber Kids. That one was good. I know you did. You tagged me and I was like, that is so Michelle. And then like less than 5 minutes later, I saw that tester call in my feed. And I was like, oh, I hope Michelle gets that. We both know. You're addicted to buying patterns though too, girl. You're probably gonna go buy it anyways. I have no room to talk, but... Okay. I think we're down to the last 3 rounds of the head, or the body. Not the head. The head's already done, but... I'm also not obsessed with this skein of yarn right now. There was a factory knot halfway through my project, which I hated to begin with, but also halfway through when that factory knot hit, you could visibly tell that the yarn was thinner. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, I almost thought about downsizing half a hook size. It was that much smaller. But I feel like the mystical, the frosting, especially those two, and a few others, are just a little bit thinner than usual Bernat for some reason. If you do good at this market, I'm the same way. I told my boyfriend, I was like, I need to upload all of my bucket hats to Etsy and try to sell them on there, because their bucket hats and bandanas are just hard to display and hard to sell at markets for us, because it's like out of our wheelhouse, you know? So I think I'm gonna try to take some pictures maybe today or something and see if I can sell them on Etsy. Oh, you have to clean your house. Good luck, soldier. Good luck. It is that time of year, spring cleaning. I got to open up my windows the other day and dust the house and the fresh air in the house. Oh, I love that. I love the rain smell too. Like right now, this is like crisp. Like everybody was mowing their yards before all this rain hit too, so it like smells like spring and the little misty rain happening. You can probably hear it in the background of my mic every once in a while, like if the wind blows it into the window pane, you can hear it kind of hit off the window. It's such a good day. Such a good day. I love it. Okay, did I do 12? Did I do 3? I did 3. Good job. I feel like that's one too many. Is it? Wait. Am I not paying attention? Interesting. Leave the rest of the round unworked, fasten off, leave a tail for sewing to the body later. You got it. I can do that. You have over 1,000 patterns? Oh my gosh, Michelle, I can't imagine. I can't imagine. I have like 40, 50-ish. I try to find most of my patterns for free. I really do. But I went through the yarn obsessed buying phase. And then now it's become pattern buying. And then it was hooks for a little while. Like, nobody talks about how addicting all of the different hobbies inside of crochet can be. Hi, Rose. Hi, Rose. We were getting ready to, we've been doing a focus stream today. We've been doing a focus stream today, so we've had our little timer down there in the bottom corner. Whenever it's running, we've been locked in. We've had music playing, the rain's happening outside here. It's been a good day. It's been a really good day. So we've just been chilling. Michelle, honestly, at that point, it would be so hard to sort. My patterns are like sorted, which I know everybody has a preference, but most of my patterns are on my computer and saved to my iPad so I can view them when I need to like be on the couch or something. But most of mine are sorted by like creator, like whoever made the pattern, if I have a lot of their patterns and I really like them. And then I have a jumbo category, like things I'll only make once in a blue moon. And then I have a pattern folder for wearables, and I have a pattern folder for new things. So if I do download like 3 patterns at once and I made one, then the others will remain in the new folder until I make them and sort them into like a market prep folder or wherever they need to go. That's been the easiest way for me. And I also have subfolders for quick makes, medium makes, and like I said, the jumbo makes. So yeah, I've been sorting a lot. I'm gonna unpin the tail now that I'm done with the body though, so he doesn't look like he has a circle for a tail. Okay, got his tail on his body. We got a head. He's gonna be pretty big, honestly. He's gonna be so cute though. We gotta make the arms next, and then the wings, and then the tail fins, and then I think we're done. Arms, wings, tail fins, and assembly. We're so close. We are literally so close. I still think I can get it done today. I'm determined to get this done. With that said though, we've been here almost 2 hours, so I'm probably gonna hop off, get some food, continue to edit. Like I said, today's my editing day usually, so I just wanted to be able to hop in for a bit though and check in with you guys and make sure everybody was doing good. And I've been enjoying going live on the weekends, so I wanted to make sure I kept that up too. I know that some people can't join until the weekends, and I'm pretty packed until the weekends as well. Not like I'm not busy either, but this one yarn skein is gonna need to be wound up after this. There we go. That's good enough for now. usually when my yarn skeins get to this point, I take the label, I fold it over like this, and I tape it to it so it's tight again. And that's probably what I'll do until it gets down even more, and then I will probably have to wind it up. But we'll see. We'll see. 2 arms, 2 wings, 2 tail fins, and assembly. All of it together, which is a lot of sewing, but that'll be fun. Something I can easily do on the couch too, if he gets home before I expect him to. But with that said, I appreciate you guys being here so much. Thank you for joining. I know this stream was a little bit different. Usually my streams look like this. We're chilling, we're talking the whole time, I'm asking questions, you guys are asking questions. But again, I did this today since we're gonna do the rainy day stuff, and it was very, very fun. I think it helped motivate me, at least, because I don't think I would have got both feet and the whole body done in this amount of time, honestly. I think I would have been a little distracted on my computer. So I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for watching. If you can remember, please remember to like this video. It helps me out so much in the algorithm. And if you need anything, let me know. You guys know where to find me. Send me an Instagram DM if you have any questions. Again, like I always do, this was Nova the Fury Dragon by KP Creations. It's the plushie version. She does have a snuggler version that I'm hoping I can maybe try as well. It'll always be down here on my lives on what I'm working on though, and what patterns I have. So thank you guys for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a good day. I hope you get lots of crocheting and knitting done, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.